morning. Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. Good evening to friends in North America, and hello to anyone watching on replay. My name is Nancy Hetker. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia. And today I am going to be making a card. Sorry, getting things out of the way here. Featuring the Encircled in Nature bundle. And this is an online exclusive product. It is not in our annual catalog. Hello, Gladys and Paula. Thanks for joining me. And I have used this on a card that I showed on my blog several weeks ago. I've used a number of these elements, the die cuts, in one of the 3D projects I'm doing for my stamp camp, which is really focused on Season of Green and Gold, but this actually works really nicely with that suite. And I'm going to do something completely different today. So I'm going to start with a little bit of stamping, I think. I know what I'm doing, I just haven't perhaps prepped as much as I sometimes do for you guys. So we're just going to have some fun here together. Okay, I have the flower stamp. There's a pair of flowers here. I have all kinds of scraps, so I'm gonna see about, there we go, better fitting on a scrap. I am going to stamp this, I think, in Misty Moonlight. I often do Memento, but not doing anything else in black on this card. And I think it would be nice to have that in the blue. If I don't like it, it's just a little bit of ink and I can go back and change it. Now I'm going to bring in my, there we go, Boho Blue Stampin' Blends and Wild Wheat. So I'll show you in a minute what I'm going to be mounting this on. And I think Old Olive as well. There we go. Okay, so this is the light Boho Blue on the petals. What's going on with you guys? I know some of you have been really, really, really hot in the States. I saw that DC had like the highest heat index in the country or something. I don't know. Phoenix was really hot, so I'm not quite sure how that worked out, but we had lots and lots of rain yesterday. It just basically steady, almost steady rain all day, as opposed to showers moving in and out. Okay, I'm going to add in a little bit of the darker Boho Blue, although it doesn't really need it because I've stamped in the blue. It kind of all fits in there. It kind of blends in nicely. Gets a little softer, I think, the more ink you layer up. Now I'm going to add some of the Wild Wheat in the middle. these little buds of wild wheat as well, just for fun. And some old olive on the leaves, I think. Okay, let's cut those out. Just looking at your comments there about the weather, I don't know how. Central air, absolutely. You gotta have it. You gotta have air movement. I finally figured out this summer how to. We have split systems, and I finally figured out how to get it set to cool off the whole house nicely. Okay, so there's that. But for the heat, we're really just heating the rooms that we're in. Basically, at the moment, I keep the heat on most of the time, except when the sun is out in the afternoon in our living space downstairs. But I tend not to do that in the other rooms. So I just turn the heat on, like when I'm in my craft room and it's chilly, I turn the heat on. Our bedroom, it turns on in the mornings for a little bit. Anyhow. Oh, so in Michigan, you're getting the remnants of Beryl. Okay. Yep. I remember that from living in the Midwest. We'd get the remnants. We used to get it in Arizona, too, sometimes, some Pacific hurricane remnants. Okay, what else do I want to cut? I want to cut one of these wreaths. I think this is really pretty. Let's see if it will fit. No. So I will bring in my big one. Or actually, I may just go and cut it off screen. I'm going to cut it in Mossy Meadow. And I've thought about whether I wanted to do it with adhesive sheet on the back. And I decided not to because of how I'm making the card, but it would be a great one to use adhesive sheet with. So that, again, I think is really pretty, nice and delicate. And what else do I need? I need a couple of these leaf swags, flower swags, and those are going to be in boho blue. So bring in a scrap here. So we had a mystery mini catastrophe on Sunday. I ran a load of laundry I went to move it to the dryer and there was water all over the laundry room floor and running into the powder room next door. And I was really confused because, you know, it's a brand new washer. I haven't had any problems. And there that was. So I grabbed all of our big old towels. We don't have that many that are truly old, but because we didn't move any towel. We moved only a few towels with us. Anyway, got it mopped up with all the towels. No way to wash them, of course, because who knows what's going on with the washer. But my handyman came in with his assistant yesterday. They did all kinds of tests. It's not the machine. Everything, my machine sits in cabinetry, and the cabinetry was dry as a bone. Had not had any water. So that's how that's going to go. Because it still had, you know, it had dust that hadn't been disturbed at all. But underneath the cabinetry, where all the plumbing, the drain plumbing was wet. So they think there was some sort of clog in the drain and it backed up somewhere. But I've run 2 loads since they were here because they couldn't find any kind of plug and it was fine. So we'll just see if it ever happens again. Hopefully not. Okay, next bits. I am going to be cutting. This has, so in the set, there's this branch wreath, and then this pair of dies that you can cut it out with. And I am actually just going to cut out the center one, and I think it will work with this. But not on that piece. Let's find the piece. There we go. Yes, that will work. As will that, and that one will actually fit. I have all kinds of scrap. Go. Go. I think maybe now I'm finished with that. How many times can I bring it in and out? And I am going to do a little bit of blending. I'm going to see what kind of residual ink I got. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not even inking this up. This is my Misty Moonlight brush. I've said before, you don't have to have separate brushes for each color. I am tending that way just because of my classes, and you know, if it was just myself, I wouldn't worry much about it. Okay, so this is Wild Wheat, and again, I haven't put any more ink on there. I'm just getting a little bit of color. It's not even really going to be seen a whole lot. It's just giving it kind of a hint of color there. And then I wanted to see if, there we go, this sentiment will fit on there. It's not even, will it fit on there, but will it fit on there with all the rest of this stuff? And be visible. Yes. If I stamp carefully. So, let's try. This says, may this year be incredible and filled with possibilities. So more than just a simple happy birthday. Okay. So this is the basic idea of what we're going to be doing. But what are we going to put it on? Is the question. So I took a piece of this paper. This is Thoughtful Journey. Jenny, I'm reading your thing. Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, fortunately, I now have all those towels clean and dry, so if it overflows again, I can mop up again. So I took this piece of Designer Series paper and I cut it down. This is a 10 centimeter square or 4-inch square piece. And this is just a standard half sheet of cardstock scored in half, and then to make the 10.5 by 10.5 square, or 4.25 by 4.25 if you're working in letter size. And then I thought we'd put that there, and this is going to mount up on there. So I think that is going to be pretty. The one thing I wanted to figure out is what I'm going to do on this side, because I keep hemming and hawing. I might like that better. I think maybe I do. Wondering about putting something there. Can't see anything. Yeah, I was fortunate. It didn't reach any carpet, didn't reach my timber floors. It just flooded the tile in the bathroom and the laundry room. And it seems to have dried out quite nicely. Thinking I might leave it. I do wonder about I don't think so. I think I'm just going to leave that like that. Okay, so let's get some things stuck down. I like it better like that. Okay. Yeah, better than that side. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down this side. Like so. And so. And now, of course, I do wish I had done that with adhesive sheets, but that's okay. Because that would just stick right there so easily, but we'll just do little dots of glue instead of adhesive sheet. Fortunately, there's lots of places to put them. Ooh, that's a big dot of glue. Look at this bubble. Let's see how we go. Likewise, this could have been done with adhesive sheet quite nicely. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for joining me this morning. And this, I think I'm going to put on with dimensionals. More hemming and hawing here. Yeah, just not feeling it. Okay. I am going to come back to that. I just want to get some inside made, I think. So we'll get a square, again, 10 by 10 centimeters or 4 by 4 inches. That's going to go inside like there. Just a little bit. And I blotted it off on the side there because I don't, if I put straight down on there, I'd get a very strong blotch, and I don't want that. just a little color there. And then this does not have an actual happy birthday in it, but I am going to bring in, I think it's pretty close to the same script here. I just got, literally 10 minutes before I came on this morning, Everyday Greetings, which is a companion to Greetings of the Season, which is part of the Season of Green and Gold suite. And I think I told you last week I was going to get this, and I did. And it has birthday and birthday in script, and it coordinates with the happy or happy in that one. So I just need to find it here on this clear set, which is hard to read. So I could have done the happy and birthday here and then put that on the inside, which if I make another one, I might do it that way. But let me see if I've got, yep, there's the happy. So bring in the Misty Moonlight here. Let's do a happy. Birthday. Get that ugliness out of there. Bring this card back in. So, happy birthday, and there's that part. And then I was thinking, here we go. These are technically retired. Where's my take your pick? Take your pick, take your pick. I just had it. There we go. What do you think? Yeah. Now I do wish maybe I'd put linen twine or something around there. Linen thread and a bow, or it's good. So that's my card for today. Thank you for joining me. I will be back same time, same place next week, going crazy, getting ready for Stamp Camp. And other than that, have a great week and do something creative. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.